Hi, I wanted to share with you today another one of my favourites, and that is the pot of the Genius Nightly Resurfacing Pads. So this comes as a box with all the pads in here dry, and then you get a separate bottle of liquid. And then when you're ready, you pour the liquid onto the pads. I find that actually if I sort of tilt the pads so you've got a bit of space, and then I pour the liquid into the space rather than on the pads. So I've had these probably about a month's worth, so I've still got another month's worth to go because you get 60 in a pot. So when it's full, the pads come up quite high, so if you're pouring liquid onto that, it can sort of splash off and then you're obviously wasting it. So I would tilt the pads to one side and then pour the liquid down the side slowly, let that absorb in a little bit, and then top it up so you're not then flooding it. And then there's enough in there to last you for those 60 days. And as you can see, possibly you can see a little bit of a wafer pattern on there. So it just means that you don't have to scrub the pad into your face, just that motion of wiping it over. So you do circular motions outwards, and that surface then does that kind of scrubbing bit for you. And what it's done for me, I don't know if you can really see, I used to have quite a few red marks, like obvious red marks from previous spots, especially sort of just under the cheekbone and on both sides. So what these have done has taken that away, so it works with dark spots, like for me the redness, the scarring, and they just help with that, and that basically resurfacing. So it means you can do this at home, it doesn't hurt, doesn't sting, and it's sort of in place of chemical peels and sort of invasive treatments like that, so this is a good alternative for that, and you can do it at home. So yeah, you get them in a pot of 60, so it'll last you 2 months. And when I first started using them, I found they were quite intense, so I could only use them really, I think I started every 3rd day, and then I took it down to every other day until I could use them every day. So you use them at night, so after you've washed your face, use one of those and then continue with your normal facial routine. So whatever night cream you use, if you use your toner and serum as well before going to bed. And then it's recommended that you use a moisturiser in the morning that has SPF in it, again because it is that resurfacing, just for your safety really. So yeah, really good for me, and it just means it's given me that extra confidence that when I can't be bothered, or I haven't got time, or I sort of nip out when I haven't done my makeup, just unprepared, short notice, I don't feel as self-conscious as I used to, because even without makeup on, those marks are so much more faded than they used to be, and they've just been absolutely brilliant, and I cannot recommend them enough.